Dun, 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 dun. Yo, yo, yo. Okay, let's see if this is too loud. That's a little fucking loud. Jesus Christ. Okay, hold on. I gotta turn the gain up a little bit. I want it to sound nasty. Okay, got that nasty sound. Okay, making my pick. So, day 2, what are we gonna do? I want to practice the A and the D chord for a little bit. Yeah, I want to practice the A and D chord for a little bit, and then it looks like I think I want to get through the rest of these videos by today, because it looks like at the end it'll actually tell you how long you should spend on these first lessons. So, oh, that sounds weird. Why does that sound so weird? Oh, there we go. I'm gonna do the rest of these videos after I practice for a little bit. I'm gonna start with the D chord. Let me see if I can get just a picture of him with those fingies on there. Yeah, let's do this. So yeah, we're starting with the D chord first, and I'm pretty sure you played on the 2nd fret, right? Yep. Just pick up where I left off yesterday. These armrests kind of get in the way of my chair, to be honest. This sounds weird. I think it needs more gain. There we go. Let's try this. So that's what I'm going to struggle with the most, is being able to keep that ring finger, or is that finger 3, off the E chord there. That's tough. That's tough, man. That's tough. Yeah, this last string gives me some trouble. This fucking the armrest on this chair, man. Okay, let's see. Ooh, I almost got it that time. Okay. Now, my fingers there. Maybe I'll grab a stool later on. Okay. So, do this. How does he have it? Yeah, he just sort of has him like this. His pinky back. I don't know if that matters at all. It's really tough. And then you mentioned something about not putting your thumb over the neck, right? So I'm gonna kind of work on getting this finger push that second from the bottom of the 2nd string. That's cool. Wait, what does it switch to? I can't tell what that switch is, so I'm gonna leave it alone. Oof, my finger's already hurting. have little stubby fingers, bro. Let's do some of this. Fuck, bro. Ah, my ring finger's so fat. Maybe I'm going about this wrong. Okay, I'm getting there. My brain, that's where I want those. Okay, let's try that again, taking them all off, put them back on there. This ring finger, man. I can feel it always on that fucking fat ring finger, bro. Ah. Okay. Wet fingers now. Right on the tips. Let's get that ring finger under control. Same thing, bro. I can't stop myself from doing it. If I try it like this, let me try. See if I can get something that I can get working. I think what I'm doing is I'm pushing too hard on the ring finger and it's sort of making it fat. It's fattening it out. It just is, bro. Ah. Let's try more like this. Let's try to get myself in the habit of doing it like this. It's closer. It's getting closer. Okay, just gotta train myself to do my fingers more sort of curved. Let's do this again. Wet fingers, wet fingers, wet fingers. Okay. Curve them, get that fat ass ring finger out of the way. Okay, that was the finger that time. I just wasn't pushing hard enough. Okay, that's going pretty good. Okay, let's do it again. Take them all off, put them back on there. Remember, curve them a little bit. It still gets on there, still catches on that ring finger from time to time, but it's all good, it's okay. Let's try again. Fuck. Okay, I'll do that first try without it to my finger. Hold on. Okay, let's do it again. It always takes me a few tries to get it on there. but should be good now. Let's try it again. Ow, 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 ow. It's really funny, my fingers already have like indents to where the strings just fit right in. Okay, let's try this. Oh, first try. So what I've learned is I really have to curve that ring finger so that it doesn't flatten out too much. Like this. Yo. Okay, let's try again. I want to get it sort of to where I can strum it first try 3 times. Give myself as much time as I need. Oh! Okay, let's do it again. Ooh, shake it up. Shake it up. Okay, let's do one more time. And then we'll move on to the A chord for a little bit. Oh, hold on. I didn't do any things. I gotta remember to curve that finger more. Sort of do this out. Yo! Did the D chord. We'll come back to this probably before the end of the stream. I honestly forget how the A chord goes, so that's why I'm coming back here. Okay. Well, I like seeing his fingers.
Hey, how you doing, Justin?
What's up,
back
Justin?
with.
How you doing, Justin? Okay. Let's see, Justin. How did this go? So 1 on the 3rd one. This is 2nd fret, right? 1 on the 3rd one. And the 2nd one goes above it. Yeah, this is what tripped me out. This is tough. And then you strum 5 of the strings. Now where did that fit? Oh, that's tough. It's that last string again, my fingers. Not even the tips anymore now. It's just like my fat ass fingers won't get in the way. Okay. It's actually not too bad. But I have to remind myself because I keep bleeding this part of my hand. Excuse me. This part of my hand on it, which I shouldn't be doing. So it goes like this. They're all tight and jumbled together, but I have to sort of make sure that finger's not rubbing up against the E string. Something feels weird. That doesn't feel right. Let's do this again. It's those strings are getting all jumbled up. I feel like my fingers are slipping over each other. That one's good, obviously. That one's good. That one's good. That one I have to focus, make sure my ring finger stays on it good enough. Also, when I'm strumming, I'm already noticing that I'm forgetting the, what is this? A string? Is that what this is? The 2nd one? I guess 4th, 5th one. Let's go again. Ow, my pinkies, bro. Okay, let's do it again. Curve sort of turn my hand a little more. Oh shit, I was pushing it down. like they're messing up the sound of my ring finger touching the bottom string, but I can feel it on there, so I want to get farther away from that. Okay, let's go again. Maybe I shouldn't be leaning, because the only way I get to reach is by pushing my thumb up against the neck. Maybe I shouldn't be doing that. I don't know if that's a bad habit or not. I want to avoid any bad habits, so if anyone sees me doing anything bad, just let me know. Try to sort of get it without having to rely on my thumb so much. I feel like that'd be bad. Oh, but it's the only way I can do it, Jesus. Okay, maybe don't focus on holding my hand out so much. Just focus on bending the fingers more. About 30 minutes maybe, then I'll go on to watch some more videos, then I'll practice after that. Still got like 10 minutes to practice this. Oops. Hope I didn't mute my mic. Hold on. It's all good. Let's try it. That actually went pretty smoothly. Let's try again. I don't like that too much. My ring finger's too fat. I want to try to keep my back straight, but it's kind of fucking hard and I have to keep looking at it. Honestly, getting used to it easier than I was the D chord for some reason. Let's try again. It's always funny to me how my little pinky sticks out. Let's go again. Okay. Slowly get better, a little bit, tiny bit, a little bit, just a little bit. so I do have to rotate my hand like this. Sort of do that. Get away from the end. Is that all up? Oh, it's not pushed down hard enough. Okay. Yeah, I think I'm getting better at it. I think I'm getting better a little bit. Getting better at it. Getting better at keeping that fat ass ring finger away from the last string. Oops. Okay, I want to try just putting it on there. Trying to get it first try. I don't know how this is gonna go. Okay. I am using my thumb a lot to support my hand to be able to bend this way. I hope it's not like a bad habit or anything. Oh fuck. Oops. Let's try again. Okay. Okay. Do it again. It's always funny how my pinky sticks out. God, it's so hard to hold it in this shit. Okay. Oh, my fucking back, bro. That I don't push down on my index finger enough. I'm not used to it not being right up against the fret, so I have to push down a little harder. Then remember to keep that off that. Fuck, I keep doing it. Okay, take it back what I said earlier. This is definitely harder than the D chord. Used to me. Let's try again. Just remember how this feels. I'm pushing that really fucking hard on though. Ouch. Let's do this. That fucking fat ring finger, bro. Let's try again. Let's try again. I think I'm getting better. So that's good at least. See, Justin, his fucking, it feels like his middle finger is so fucking long. Just gets in there. helps balance everything out. Let's do this again. Just over and over again. Let's go again. Okay, pinky tucked in. Sort of helps push that index finger away. I wish I could tuck it in. Oh, I guess I can. Yo, look at that. Just by looking at his hand, I was able to make mine better. That's crazy. But just have to be careful not to touch the bottom string. Okay, that was pretty good. Still touched my fat ass ring finger, but we're good for there. Okay. Tuck that fucker in there under the middle finger. Do a little bit of this, put the pinky in there. Hold on. Went a little bit too fast there. Okay, did pretty good that one. Let's try it a couple more times, first try. Try to strum it on the first try. Let's see. Now the index finger is giving me problems, which is bad. Let's keep that fat ass ring finger away from that. Cool. Let's try that one time. Oh fuck. And then I guess I can try the switch. What's it called? The chord switching exercise or whatever. I do want to move on to some new, at least one or two more new videos today. I said I was going to do all of them, but all of them in this module, but we'll see about that. Let's do it. Okay, now we'll switch back to the D chord. How does this go? Like this, right? Still have that ring finger problem. Switch over to this bad boy. Switch back. Okay. Let's go. Keep that away. Put this pinky over here. Hey, let's see what the new videos are about. I actually watched this one, I'm pretty sure yesterday. 1 minute exercise, yeah, I'm pretty sure I watched this.
Hey, how you doing? Justin here, and today I'm going to share and watch my left-handed practice, the Nitsudge lessons, where I'm starting out doing
it. Yeah, I did watch this. We'll do the 1 minute exercise again at the end. See if I've improved it all from yesterday.
Hey, how you doing? Justin here. Today I'm going to talk about your very first strumming pattern, which is simply strumming on the one. Now, all of the music that we're looking at the early stages of the beginner's course is in 4/4 time. That means it's got 4 beats in the bar. I'm sure you've heard before, or seen at a gig, people go 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then the music starts. Maybe you wondered why they count to 4. It's usually because there's 4 beats in the bar. Wow. There are other time signatures where there's different amounts of beats in the bar, but 4/4 time, or 4 beats in the bar, is the most common.
4 beats in
now,
the bar.
the general idea here is that you want to learn to count along. Eventually we're going to be tapping our foot along as well. But you want to be, first of all, thinking just about this counting 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Get used to being able to count it. I know it seems silly, but have a go at doing that first. It might feel a little bit odd if you're used to counting to 10. And then what you want to be doing is practicing strumming only on the 1. So get, say, your D chord up, and you're going to strum down on 1 and count the rest. So you're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3.
You're flexing on me how
4.
easy you can do this. is.
1, 2, 3, 4. Can you see that my arm is moving for all of the rest of the beats? That's the ideal. 2, 3, 4. Even though I'm actually not strumming, I'm still keeping my arm moving. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't think many beginners are going to be able to strum on one and keep the hand moving for the rest of the time. I couldn't do that really when I was learning my left-handed stuff. Too difficult. But you'll find through the course I'm trying to give you the ideal option as well, because some people will be ready for it. So you might do it and be like, I'm cool with this, I can move my hand down as I'm counting on. I'm totally hip with that, in which case I want you to do it. For me, it was a little bit more cumbersome than that. I didn't feel like I could do that, and I was more worried about the chord changes, which is the next thing coming up. You know, just even getting used to just strumming down, going 1, 2, 3, 4, chord change, 1, 2, 3, 4, chord change, 1, 2. That would be amazing if you can get to that point. For most beginners, it's going to be more like 1, 2, 3, 4. Get the fingers in. 2, 3, 4.
He's right. It is like that.
And that's okay. Don't worry about it. It's okay not to be okay at this stuff. Especially in your first week or first couple of weeks. It's going to be a real struggle. And that's totally cool. Be cool with that. Okay? Cool. Really, really important at this stage that you get used to that idea. The reason that I want to talk about this strumming on one is particularly when you go to play a song. Even if it's real slow, at the early stages we just want to be trying to get that strum on beat 1. Not strumming on beat 2 or beat 4, but trying to count and get used to the idea of strumming on beat 1. So we're going 1, 2, 3, 4, chord change, 1, 2, 3, 4, chord change, 1. So we're trying to get the chord change in time to be able to strum the 1 again, even if it means starting the change immediately after playing. So going 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. Okay? The strum on the 1 is the key thing. So if you have to leave the chord early, if your chord change is quite slow and you have to leave early to get there, that's okay. The thing you're aiming for is getting that strum on beat 1, particularly when you're playing a song or you're playing along with a backing track kind of thing, using my app, the Beginner Song Course app. You want to be aiming to try and get your strum on 1. In the first week, that's going to be very difficult.
Practice app,
do your best. Try and get that strum on 1. But if you only get to strum every 4 times the chord changes because the chord changes are so slow, that's okay too. Particularly when you start playing songs. There's some other challenges that I'm going to talk about in the following video. But the key thing that I wanted to mention is this counting to 4, just going 1, 2.
Okay. I guess I'll watch it. It's only 2 minutes long, but I do want to practice the chords some more because I feel like I don't have the grasp on it yet.
How you doing? Justin here. Today I want to talk about strumming the correct strings. Now,
actually, I don't have a problem.
As you're probably aware, when we play a D chord,
I'm sure eventually I'll have a problem.
We don't want to play the thickest 2 strings. But as a beginner, that's going to be quite challenging, especially if you're playing a song that you're worrying about your chord changes and everything else. So I want to say, does it really matter? Now, if you're aiming for the thinnest 4 strings for the D chord and you accidentally hit the 5th string,
not me. A motherfucker like me couldn't miss.
Sounds fine. In fact, sometimes it sounds really good to have that note. On the D chord, the thicker string doesn't sound very good. But you know what? In the early stages, it's going to happen. So don't worry about it. If you accidentally hit that thicker string, no one's going to get hurt. It's not going to cause any problems. It might not be perfect, but that doesn't matter. It's really important that you get that. The fun thing here is making your chord changes, trying to do the strumming, playing along with some songs. There's a whole lot of stuff to learn. Not playing the thicker string on a D chord is kind of important in the grand scheme of guitar, but not in the first few weeks. So try not to hit it when you're strumming. But if you accidentally hit it, it doesn't matter. With the A chord, you're not supposed to play the thicker string, but it doesn't sound bad. Actually, it's a note in the chord. Actually, the E note is part of an A chord. It's here and here. two outside strings are both the note E.
I know that.
So if you can play the thinnest one, and kind of play the thickest one, it just doesn't sound as good as if you leave it out. Now, these things are ideal, so it's the sort of thing that you want to bear in mind when you're practicing, but there are other priorities, like making your chord changes, strumming on the one, making sure all of the notes are nice in the chords. That sort of stuff is far more important than possibly accidentally hitting one of the strings that you shouldn't on a particular chord. So be aware of it when you're practicing, particularly you're doing your chord perfect exercises. You want to be doing your strum correctly from the right string, and making sure that you don't play those thickest two strings.
Okay.
But especially when it...
What video's next? Minimize finger pain? I actually don't have finger pain next, but I'll click it to have it on screen while I practice my chords some more.
Hey, how you doing? Justin here. Today I want to share with you a few tips.
I think the rest are just gonna be like tips. Maybe I should fuck. Tips are good. I don't know. I'll try this for a little more. I'm gonna try the D chord a little bit. That's the toughest for me, that little fucking E string, bro. Oh. Oh, my fat ring finger gets in the way every time. Look at that. Okay. Remember how I did it? Try it again. There you go. Yeah, let's try this again. I want to try to keep to the, what is it called? Sort of get in the habit of putting my pinky down. I don't know if that's good or bad. I just know I have my pinky up below. It makes me feel weird. I feel like my pinky should be down. Okay, I'm getting pretty good at doing that first try. It's that fucking A chord, man. 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 Oh, this was tough, man. Switch to the D chord. Ooh, that sounded gross. What the fuck? How's that supposed to sound? Why does that sound so gross? Oh, wait, some of them sound fun. Gross, am I tripping? Okay, now that's fine. Okay, keep on it too. Okay. A chord again. And switch to the D chord. Fuck, I almost fucked that up. Playing those straight up. Switch the thing where it sounds gross again. Why does it do that? Oh, okay. I see what's happening. I'm trying to play it on the wrong fret, and it just sounds so gross. Okay. Good to know. That's funny. See what Justin has to say about finger pain, because I take it back. My fingers are starting
on how to avoid finger pain, because it really does hurt. Those first couple of weeks, I was really shocked when I did the left-handed guitar lesson stuff before filming this beginner course. It really hurt, like much more than I remember. I was a little kid when I learned guitar. I don't remember my fingers hurting at all. And I've mentioned that, you know, it's going to hurt, but man, it really hurts. So I want to give you as many tips as I can on how to avoid having a problem with finger pain. And for a lot of people, it's one of the reasons why they give up, because their fingers are hurting too much and they're not enjoying it. So that's completely avoidable if you'll follow my advice. So the first thing is, only press your fingers down when you need to. When you're doing like anchor finger changes or chord perfect stuff, you shouldn't be pressing down with your fingers real hard. You should get your fingers in the right position, but don't press hard unless you're actually making a sound with the chord, when you're playing the chord itself. The rest of the time you're just working on manipulating your fingers and getting them into the right spots. Along with that goes point 2, which is going to be making sure your fingers are positioned well. That positive finger placement thing I talked about, where you get your fingers right next to the fret. That's really important. The better placed your fingers are, the less pressure you have to put on them to get a good note, and therefore the less your fingers are going to hurt. So learning to place your fingers really well should be an important part of your mission in these early stages. Now, I also would recommend that you practice a little often and don't go too hard at it. I'm forever reading stories of people going like, well, I really want to learn guitar, so I practice for an hour a day. It's like, you're learning guitar the first few weeks, you don't practice an hour a day.
Okay.
Your fingers will hurt, like real
not
bad. Then you won't want to play anymore. So my prescribed amount of practice will be 20 minutes a day, 4 days a week. So for example, having a lesson, doing your lesson 1 with me on a Sunday or a weekend or whatever, and then practicing on Monday and Tuesday, having Wednesday off, practice Thursday and Friday, have the weekend off, and do the same thing for a second week if you need it. Okay, that kind of thing. If you want to practice every day, when I was doing my lefty practice, I quite often practiced 5 days in a row or 6 days in a row and then moved on to the next lesson. But I'm super aware of where I can press, where I shouldn't press, getting my fingers in the placement in exactly the right place. So I kind of feel like maybe it was a bit easier for me than it would be for most people. And I suspect for most people it'll be a couple of weeks, if not 3 or 4 weeks for each lesson. Okay, so try and space out your practice. If you do want to go real hard at it and do lots of practice, try doing like a morning session or an evening session. Don't go and do double the amount of everything, for example, because you really can hurt your fingers to the point where you won't be able to play for a few days. Okay? It's really, really a big deal here is not overdoing this whole thing. So on the practice routine, you're going to have a 10-minute session where you're playing songs. Now, 10 minutes continually pressing your fingers down is going to hurt. I would recommend that you break that up a little bit if the fingers start to get really sore. So if you're halfway through the first song and you're like, no, I just can't do it, just pause. Don't battle your way through it. There's got to be a certain amount of just dealing with the pain and getting over it and just kind of like, yeah, okay, I know it's going to hurt, I'm not going to damage my fingers, it's just painful. But at the same time, you want this guitar journey to be fun. So if you're doing your 10-minute guitar song practice and it gets a few minutes in and you need a break, just hit pause. Have a break, rub your fingers. Rubbing your fingers on your leg will help. Just trying to massage them a little bit. You'll end up with the big lines in the ends of your fingers. That's okay. It actually never goes away. Your skin gets a bit tougher and it doesn't hurt, but you still get the lines in your fingers. But just like rubbing them against your thumb or doing this, or even on the guitar body, doing anything just to give them a little bit of a soft massage, and then continue on the next round of practice for your songs. That it's really, really important that you don't hurt yourself here or make playing guitar an unpleasant thing. I want you to love playing guitar.
Well, it's only day 2. Doesn't hurt that bad. Now I'm worried. Super easy 2-chord songs. I don't really want to watch that yet. Based on that last video, he's saying don't do like over an hour. So now I'm like,
Hey, how you doing? Justin here,
Maybe
and
I'll just
today
stick
I'm
to
going
an
to
hour a
share
day.
with you
I don't know,
what I
stick
think
to
is
an hour.
probably the most important exercise
Till it's
in
not
this
fun.
entire course. It is the 1 minute changes. We're going to...
Yeah. I want to practice this some more. Come on, Justin. Give me this. Dude, damn. D chord, I'm getting pretty good at. I'm not gonna lie. D chord's getting pretty good. Bust it down with the A chord. Back to the D chord. Fuck that up. Burp. Okay, say it again. Back to A chord. Back to D chord. Back to A chord. Let's do a little bit of the changes exercise. You said won't time it yet. I'll time it at the end of the stream. But let's see. So how's it go? So I just do it. I don't have to do it good. I'll just do it for a little bit. A chord. D chord. A chord. D chord. Oh, I feel like I'm going so quick. I feel like I'm so fucking fast. Let me go. Shit, here, I'll just do it without strumming right now. This. Yeah, I'll try not to move my whole body like that though. I feel like it's bad. Boom. 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 Oh fuck, I was doing that wrong. Boom. Boom. Alright, let's try it again. Start on A feels weird for some reason. Okay, I know I did that one wrong. Fucking disgusting ass sounds. Let's do this bad boy. Oh, I felt that. Okay, bust it down over here. It's the E. Oops. Okay. Let me just go crazy. Do a little bit of this again. I'm proud of the progress I'm making today, if I'm being honest. Fuck, okay, never mind. Ooh, look at those lines. That's crazy. This A chord really needs some more practice. Actually, maybe not. Here, I actually don't feel like stopping. Yes, watch more. I know I've already. I just watched this one. Super easy 2-chord songs. Maybe watch this for the funsies.
Hey, how you doing? Justin here. Today I'm going to share with you some awesome songs that have only 2 chords that are going to be perfect for you to practice this week. Get your chord changes between your A chord and D chord, give you some experience playing songs. Now, I should point out, even before I talk about the songs, it is going to be a little bit tricky, particularly like the first few days of practicing. If you've only just learned your A chord and your D chord and you're struggling to change between them, playing a song is going to be mighty difficult.
Okay.
But it's
that tells me everything I need to know, because hold on, well, let's listen and finish.
worth having a go at, okay? Making sure you choose a song where it hasn't got too many chord changes, or slow the tempo down if you're using my beginner song course app, which I'll talk about more in a second. But keeping the tempo nice and easy, try just having a go at feeling what the pressure's like. It'll really give you an understanding of why it's really important to practice your chord changes, because you'll find that you play one chord and already you need to change to the next chord. It'll help inspire you. Don't find it frustrating. Think of it as like an inspiration tool, not a, oh God, I can't even do it. It's the first lesson. It's gonna be hard. If it was really easy, everyone would be able to play guitar. But you're special. You can stick with it and go, oh God, this is really difficult. Right. I understand now why you're saying that doing the chord changes is so important. And after the second day, and your chord changes a little bit better and you have a go at playing the songs, you're like, well, I'm nearly there. Maybe like 5-6 practice sessions in, you'll actually be able to play along with a song.
Okay. So what I want to do is I want to take it really slowly, because I do want to practice my chords more, but also do this. I want to do this. How does it? Let me get it. Let me get the clip time. Okay. Let's practice our chords for a little bit one last time before I do it. It doesn't have to be perfect. This is just practicing the chord changes, but I still want to try this. Okay. Oh, I'm nervous. Okay, I'll just start. My fingers already on D. Last time I think I got 9. Let's see how many I can get this time. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Oh shit. I don't know if that was 14 or 15. I think it was 15. Yo, I went up by 6 in one day. That's crazy. Rest of it, 8-3. 14 maybe. Let's go. Let's go back to this.
Hey, how you doing, Justin? Here, are you ready? It's time to learn a thinner string.
And I think for the last, what, 10 minutes maybe? We'll just practice the chords some more, because I do need to get them down to be able to do it quick. It is only day 2. Like you said, I don't want to put myself out or anything. Shut up. Okay, let's do D chord. That fat ring finger, bro. Try again. Let's try again. Ass munchies. Come on, dude, you've got to know the proper punctuation of the emotes, dude. Gosh. Fat ring. Also gotta get out of the habit of leaning the guitar up towards me. I think tomorrow we'll bring a stool in here. Get these armrests out of the way. Fuck. I didn't expect the D chord to be harder than Okay, you ready? I'm gonna do, you gotta pog after I do this one. Proper punctuation. Ready? Alright, cool. I didn't need that anyway. Dude, proper punctuation. Oh my goodness. That last one, first try. Okay, now you put a period on it. You're purposefully misspelling it. You're almost there though. Just keep trying, you'll get it. You'll get it, I promise. You're almost there. Dude, why can't I hit this anymore? That's crazy. Okay, get my fingers in more. Gotta end with the W here. Gotta end with the W. It's kind of frustrating. Let's go. Then we'll finish off with A chord again. Oh, that shit got wet. Got wet on me. see that? Whoa, you see those chord changes? Crazy. You know, it's not quite Pog, but you're close enough. I think I'm gonna end it here. I want to get better, but according to my sensei, Justin Guitar, I should not practice so much. Almost sounds like a Mario sound effect. Okay, I think that'll be the end of my practice for today. It was fun. Hey, niche notes, come on, give me a good paw. Come on. You got it. You got it. Alright. I'll see you boys tomorrow, probably. Some more practice. I'll watch maybe after a good bit of practice, I'll watch the super easy 2-chord song apparently. I'll watch that, and then I'll learn that and practice that, and then maybe get his app that he seems to be about to push onto me. So yeah, see you boys later.